right, and welcome to English Language Arts. Here's our objective for today. I will be able to analyze a text to connect words to a homophone pair. Okay, so this was your assignment yesterday, and I wanted to give a big shout out to Ella Grace, Mariana, Jaden, Noah, and Yaneli for creating such amazing sentences. I love that some of you guys used both words in one sentence. I love it. That's awesome. And let me make sure that I thanked everybody because I'm not sure if I'm missing somebody else because I feel like it was someone other. Mariana, Ella Grace, Noah, Jaden, and Yanel. Yeah, that was you guys. Okay, so let me go over these because they're great. I was going to beat, or I was doing a beat while eating beet. Love it. I saw blue sky. I saw my paper blue. I ate 8 pieces of cake. Sounds like Mrs. Stewart. The chick made a cheap noise. Then I bought it was really cheap. I saw a girl sewing a blanket, and so I asked her to teach me, and now I know how to sew. Perfect. I see sew and sew. When days come, I do something new. I daze when I am in public. Today, I buy a book by R.L. Stein. Very nice. I really like that one. And then the last one, there is no way the sheep could weigh 100 pounds. That one's perfect too. Great job, guys. Okay. So, today, you need to use the context of the sentence to tell which homophone makes sense in a sentence. So let me give you an example. We're going to read the text called The Levy Coffin House, and I'm going to read aloud the paragraph 1. On a street in what is now Fountain City, Indiana, there is a red brick house. The house is old and simple, but it is an important part of America's past. The house is the Levy Coffin House. It was a main stop along the Underground Railroad. Now, I see the word there, okay, spelled T-H-E-R-E. I know that there is another word that sounds the same there, spelled T-H-E-I-R. The word is a pronoun. The word there in the text used to tell where something is. So this there, spelled like this, is like, I'm over there, or she's over there. Where T-H-E-I-R would be like, their house is a beautiful house. So that is somebody's, a group of people's something. So you're going to read the rest of Levy's Coffin House and use the circles to circle words that have a homophone pair. I have provided the text in the slides, so you don't have to go to benchmark. You only have to do things on the slides, okay? So here is paragraph 1. I'm going to read it again because there's actually 2 more homophones in this. So listen and circle the homophones, okay? On a street in what is now Fountain City, Indiana, there is a red brick house. The house is old and simple, but it is an important part of America's past. The house is the Levy Coffin House. It was a main stop along the Underground Railroad. This next paragraph has quite a few more. I believe there might be 6 or 7 homophones in this paragraph. I'm going to read it aloud and let's see if you can hear it or read it. The Underground Railroad was a network that helped enslaved people escape to freedom in the 1800s. The network was called Underground because it was secret. It had stations or safe places where escapees could hide. As people passed from one station to another, they were given shelter and aid. Levy Coffin was an important part of this network. Although he knew it was illegal, Coffin began helping escapees in 1826. He would pay little heed to the dangers. He opposed slavery, so he'd take many risks for his beliefs. This paragraph has 13 homophones. That's a lot of homophones. But if you can't find them all, don't worry about it. That's all right. I'm going to read out loud and let's see if you can listen for them. In 1839, Coffin and his wife moved to the red brick house. The house was perfect for their needs. It had 8 rooms, with many with 2 exits. It had storage places where people could hide and a big attic too. Coffin's neighbors would sew new clothes for the escapees to wear. The escapees ate and slept in safety. Then, after days or weeks, they moved on. It is said that everyone who hid in Levi Coffin's house made it to freedom. Today, the Levi Coffin House is a National Historic Landmark. So some of those are your spelling words. So hopefully you guys noticed them. So this is what you're going to do. For instance, since I had found there, I would put there because I found it in paragraph 1. So in paragraph 1, you'll put what words you found. And the homophone pair for there is there. Okay. It also has another homophone pair there. Okay. So write whatever homophone pairs go here. So let's say you found another one. You would write it here, and then you would write the homophone pair over here. Okay. So that is how you will do it. Now, we actually have some comprehension questions about the text. You can always go back to the text and reread it to answer these questions. What was the Underground Railroad? So I would go back. I believe that answer is in paragraph 1. Why did Levi Coffin help with the Underground Railroad? Put your answer in the text box. How was the red brick house used? How did they use it? And you will put your answer here. Now you're going to take all of our spelling words and you're going to put them here in the different boxes. I couldn't make them any smaller to also fit in the word, but it will work when you type in the word. So I was tired after the game that I fell asleep as soon as I got home. While we were walking in Washington, D.C., we blank by a number of famous landmarks. We would like to take a trip, but we're not sure blank we should go. I'm going to have to blank a new button on my shirt to replace the one that fell off. Our coach told us we should forget about what happened in the and focus on the future. It's getting cold out, so make sure to a sweater if you go outside. We made sure we a large breakfast before the long hike. The trip takes about an hour, so if we leave at 7 o'clock, we should get there by Okay, so here is a wonderful read aloud called Being a Good Citizen. We are all citizens in our community because that's what our big question is what is a community? Okay, and this is part of it. Being a citizen in your community is part of it. What do you do to be a good citizen? That is the question that we are going to try and look at the answer as we are doing this. So watch the video, enjoy this book. It's pretty good. And then after that, you're actually going to go create or complete an AR quiz for being a good citizen. So we haven't gone over this. So if you forgot how to get to AR, totally understand. So this is how we do it. I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm just going to Google David Weir Elementary. Perfect. Now it looks like they're right here. It says website. I'm going to click on that. When you're here at the website, I'm going to pause for just a moment. Okay, so I paused to take a moment to try and find somewhere on this website where Renaissance went, because now everything's different on the website. So never mind. You don't have to do an AR for this assignment. I'm going to go ahead and delete that last slide. I'm so sorry, guys, that I don't know what happened to the website, but it looks too different and I can't figure it out right now. So at a later date, I will show you guys how to get to Renaissance, and so that way you guys can do quizzes on your reading. So sorry for the confusion. Okay, so since it's Thursday, you should check in with Miss Eigel's Google Classroom. If you already did the assignments earlier this week, then you might not find anything new, and that's fine. You've already did your assignment for the week then. Silent reading, you should be silently reading for a half hour to an hour every day. You have lots of books on Sora. You have lots of books on Get Epic. You could also do some Freckle practice in math and ELA on Freckle, and this is how you sign in. So, and our class code. Once again, if you have any questions or need help with anything today, please let me know. If you need any help with anything over spring break, let me know. I look very much forward to our show and tell today. So I hope that you guys bring something cool. I know what I'm bringing and I'm excited to show you guys. So yeah. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, oh my goodness, have a wonderful spring break. I'm not going to do videos or see you guys in a while. And that makes me, stresses me out. Okay. But I will see you guys April 20th. Bye.